Hello, I'm the Resolute Cartographer, and this is the 9th video in my Fallout 76 main quest series. This is part of the quest Key to the Past, and in this case we're going to have to get the key from the Trappers, one of the 5 raider gangs of Appalachia. In the last mission, we had to come here and get the key from the Blackwater Bandits in Blackwater Mine, here just east of the White Spring. Now, the Trappers had their headquarters down here, and this is the West Tek facility here, just south of that. And it's also just to the northeast of Huntersville. So in this quest we're going to start off at the NIRA, where we went for signal strength, which was the quest where we had to attach a radio repeater to the array here in order to give Rose, the raider boss here at the top of the world, access to the emergency broadcast system. Now, at some point in the video here, we're probably going to have a nuke launch. I noticed that there's a level 190 here at Site Alpha, so we'll see what happens with that. But for the moment, we are going to... Well, first of all, I just noticed that my food is low. Along with that, I'm low on ammunition for a couple of the guns, and I'm also entirely out of stim packs and things like that, so... And there's going to be a lot of super mutants in this video, so we're going to go to the camp, or at least we'll set up a camp once we get here to the NIRA, and then we'll head over to the Trappers camp, just because this is the closest site, and it's also not that difficult to get there from here. So let's head there. Alright, so here we are just south of the NIRA with our massive dish there that was broadcasting a incredibly powerful signal that was actually making the researchers at the site sick. And we're going to have to head south. Now that right there is the West Tek facility. We're not going to go in there in this video. And I went through it on a different character in order to do some scouting for this video. And while it's an incredibly interesting location, it's also just incredibly loaded down with super mutants. And it would take a long time to get through and take resources that I just currently do not have on this character. So, that'll have its own dedicated video when I get the time for that. So, let's see. Let's build just build the basic camp structure here. There, oh, intersects with an object. There we go. And I'll also set up the turrets. Put them on the side with the most danger. The West Tek facility is just absolutely overrun with super mutants for good reason, which again I'll get to in a different video, although it will be covered somewhat in this video as well. So may as well plant some plants. If I had any corn, I'd plant it as well, and that way we'd have the start of a homemade adhesive, but unfortunately do not have that, so let's see, there goes that. Definitely having some lag in between when I'm placing things and when they actually are placed. Oops, something's shooting at me, it sounds like. But I got the guns in place, so if anything comes this way at least, we're safe. But let's see, okay. I feel like I've told it multiple... There we go. Okay. I was trying to get it out of third-person view. Let's see. I'll get a better gun by the time I'm level 50. I'm only level 18 right now. Okay. And let's see. Scrap any junk. What do I have in here in terms of anything I can scrap here? Nothing in particular. Store all the junk. And I'm just going to make some ammunition quick. Something is shooting a lot right now over here. Okay, well, there you have it. Seems there's some sort of a troll coming from the NIRA over this array. I forgot that the NIRA is also overrun with super mutants. Don't have a cooking station in here. Let me see if I can build that yet. Or if I just got to set up the one outside. Yeah, don't have it yet, so I'll just put this right out here. I picked up a lot of mole rat meat earlier, so That'll help. Okay, I've got to take care of more things that are trying to kill me. Wow, a lot of glowing meat steak. That came from the glowing mole miners inside of the Blackwater mine. Okay. And this is back to the first character. The last video I did on a different character, but this is the character that I've been doing most of the series with. And again, the reason I had to use that other character was just the video did not work out very well with this character, because the way the leveling system works in terms of the enemy leveling system in Fallout 76 just doesn't really work all that well at the moment. And that's because they... that's odd. I thought I had a Tinkerer's Bench... Oh, stored. Okay. The way it works right now is whoever walks into the area spawns the enemies, and the enemy spawns to their level. And so when I'm level 18, again, like I said before, when I walked into Blackwater Mine, everything was level 40, so that really was not helping me out. Okay, so crafting some ammunition. Not sure what they think they're shooting at right now. I've got plenty of 308, but I could use some more 50 caliber balls. Okay. And... oh, I need to repair my shotgun. That was the other thing I needed to do. Oh, out of aluminum. Dang. Okay. Keep trying not to be in third person. Seems like that, yeah, okay. Getting some serious lag going on right now. Let's eat that, some of those mole rat chunks. And some of those glowing meat steaks. And then drink some water. Alright, fully restored on that. I could use some right away. I'm going to store any additional junk that I have, and then we'll get going. Alright, so that should do it. I'm still getting shot at over here, it seems like. I could really use my shotgun, so I might head on over here to the NIRA just for a short visit to see if I can get just 2 more pieces of aluminum out of it. At the very least I can stop them from constantly shooting at my structure. Nothing out here, it doesn't look like, but I can definitely take some ammunition. I'm looking forward to when I find a combat rifle for the first time, because otherwise right now I've got no use for 45 rounds on this character at the moment. I could use some 44 for my, what the heck is that thing called? Somerset Special. Not going to be able to find anything in chests here, given that I just cleared it out. Oop, leveled up. That'll help. Not with finding aluminum, but... jeez. No, nothing yet. I kind of wish they would do what they did in Fallout 3, where you could use existing versions of the same gun in order to repair the gun you wanted to repair. I'd be picking up that short hunting rifle back there if you could do that. I do like the system of breaking it down gives you a mod, but at the same time I would like the addition of the Fallout 3 mechanic like that. Oh, Lord! Well, there you go. Nuke is now inbound. I'd like to find out where exactly. It's odd that it plays the little like doomsday whistle thing everywhere in the world, even though it's coming down in one specific spot. Not here, right? No, good. I'll see where it's coming down here in just a second. I don't know if you saw that, but that was a level 68 super mutant warlord back there, and I I can get my aluminum somewhere else. The thing's still after me? Well, kind of. No, not anymore. Okay. Let's see, where's that nuke coming down? Ah! Alright. Over there southeast of Watoga. Well, we're not heading that way, but we might get a view of it as it comes down. But for the moment... What the heck? That was odd. I think this thing had just spawned and was stuck inside of a potato plant. Okay. Let's see. Well, for now I can store some new stuff, and then I'll get back with you as soon as that's done. Alright, well that stuff's stored now. Rain has just started to fall, and I just realized we got to level up. Okay, well, it's probably about time I pick another endurance perk. And I'm probably just going to end up using lead belly, but let's see if there's something else here that would be useful. I wonder if I got 3 of Thirst Quencher and 3 of lead belly, if I could just drink from rivers. Probably. I don't know. I kind of hate endurance, to be honest. Let's see if there's anything I can get in terms of lockpicking before. Oh, expert lockpick, absolutely. Well, nuke just came down. Yeah, it's probably not going to be visible from just here. And we're going to try to sneak past the West Tek facility, because again, it is completely overrun with super mutants. There are so many of them. I went through so much ammunition yesterday that I actually had to start borrowing their weapons, you know, grabbing them off their body. But I didn't actually typically carry the type of ammunition for the guns that they carry, so I was only using the little tiny bits that I would be finding on each individual super mutant that I killed. So I was fighting with 38 ammunition, and then some fusion cells and stuff like that. And then I was just having to melee them to death, just over and over and over again. And yeah, it was just a very tough place to be. Okay. I've definitely been... Okay, I don't know why that last one didn't hit him, but at least those last 2 just did, but... And now I'm hitting again? I definitely think I've got some sort of weird connectivity issues going on right now, but... So yeah, there's a lot of super mutants out here, a few turrets. It's odd that the super mutants have turrets, just because I've never seen that before. They've never shown that level of intelligence, and there's no reason to believe that these super mutants are any more intelligent than the ones in the Capital Wasteland or in Boston, but again, they've got turrets working here. And as I'm almost entirely out of stim packs, except for a single strong stim pack, I'm going to try to avoid too much all-out combat with these guys. Jeez Louise. These things just... The super mutant... I mean, they're just really big bullet sponges. Okay, what am I looking for here? Healing salve. Okay. That'll help a little bit, at least. But, yeah, I'm running into a fight with even more super mutants after this, but again, that's why we're not going inside, is because I don't have the stim packs to deal with these bullet sponges at the moment. There we go. Alright. But yeah, again, it's a very interesting location here, and I definitely recommend you check it out. And I will be doing a video on it at some point in the future. You can find massive vats of what at least used to be FEV, and I don't know if it still is active FEV or not, but Okay. Alright, so yeah, we just got past the West Tek research facility here, and yeah, I'm gonna remove that from the quest line there of it's a miscellaneous quest of learn the secrets of West Tek, but yeah, we'll do that at some other time. Oh good, this gun's about to break too. That'll definitely be helpful when I'm trying to take on another 10 to 15 super mutants. Okay, so let's take a look at the map. Yeah, we're doing fine. Am I sneaking? No, apparently not. Not that I really need to be. Last time I came to this camp, there wasn't anything there. That's not to say that there isn't always. It's always the case that there's nothing there, but we'll see soon enough. Well, at least we'll have 2 samples of whether or not there's anything there. That doesn't mean that whatever those 2 samples are, that they're conclusive. Okay. I'll still sneak just in case. Trying to use VATS to see if I see anything, but it doesn't seem to see anything, so. Alright, and here's the Trappers camp. If I can find any aluminum here, I will take it. Because I most definitely need it. Okay, we got Trappers warning.
Thorpe, we got a bit of situation here I want to report. I'm gonna send this here holotape with a runner to you as soon as I can. Me and the other trappers set up this camp here near Devil's Backbone just like we all agreed on. It's been working out for us. Plenty of game to catch, plenty of unlucky saps wandering in from the east still. But, you know how we said we stay out of Huntersville and don't drink the water near there? Thought it was just some sort of quarantine zone full of sick people, so we made sure not to poke at it. We started hearing some noises coming from the town a bit back, so I done reckon we'd better send someone to check it out. Well, he come back talking about some big old greenhorns stalking around, trying to rip up the fence around town and busting up stuff real good. First I heard, so I get him to show me, and I don't believe my eyes. These big green fellas were in there, looked like, ransacking the town. Next thing you know, them Brotherhood of Steel folks are marching on it and clashing with the other guys, and they ain't doing too well against them. Soon as it looked like the armored goons were losing the fight, we hauled ass back here, and that's where we're at. Fighting's still going on, and we'll keep an eye on the situation, but if things go belly up... Oh, shit! It's those green bastards, and they got guns!
Alright, well there you have it. A preview of things to come. Super mutants in Huntersville? Well, I can't get... There's nothing on the map there. Anyway. Trapper's note. Those mutant bastards attacked us, Thorpe. We told you we needed help from your guys to go hit them first. Thanks for nothing. They took Walter and some others back to Huntersville. Don't know what they're gonna do with them, but I ain't sticking around to find out. Walter's probably dead, and he's got the tape, so there goes the cash. This is on you. You want it back? Check Huntersville for Walter's body. He was last seen carrying his crazy camo duds. The last of us are abandoning ship. We're done with this. Chuck. So there you have it. We came here looking for the key to the Raiders' stash, and instead we found that the key has been taken. I know there's traps around here. I just don't know exactly if I... Oh, jeez, there are bear traps all over the place. Okay. Well, that's what did that. Alright. So we'll keep heading this way. The key, though, is in Huntersville. So we're gonna go find it. Oh, so we got, Disease Vicious Wolf. I don't think we have to go that way. No, we go this way. But there's still wolves this way, so we'll kill them as well. Okay. We got a neat looking highway here, and it's up against a natural wonder known as the Devil's Backbone, which is right up there. It's a little bit difficult to see with the light glowing the way it is, but yeah, it's this right here, this shape right here is called the Devil's Backbone. That thing off in the distance there is the monorail elevator. It's a very interesting sight. I recommend you go see it. Notice of Expulsion. Notice of Expulsion. You are hereby given notice to vacate the Allegheny Asylum effective immediately. Acceptance of this letter legally certifies your acceptance and understanding of this letter. If you fail to accept relocation, you may be imprisoned by local authorities. Failure to accept relocation includes remaining in your room past midnight tonight. If you have an emergency contact on file, they were notified of your expulsion and may be on hand to pick you up. You may wait for them outside of the fence until midnight. After midnight, your continued presence will be considered a failure to vacate the premises. Please refrain from causing damage to the premises as you leave. Legal action will be pursued, and you will be sued for damages. If you have any possessions in your room, they may be removed at the time of your expulsion, or they will be considered forfeit and destroyed. Our staff will not be present to help you carry your belongings. Thank you for staying with us at Allegheny Asylum, Mr. Benjamin Yates, Rutledge, Hospital Administrator. So it appears that somebody was being forced out of the insane asylum down the road down there. As to who that was, there's no real telling. The road's a bit broken here, but we can luckily still make our way across it. And this is the first of many police cars to come. Yeah, they need to fix this whole God raised through a cliff thing. This is not the only game I've seen it in, but it's definitely something that I hope they fix. Okay, so we've got right here the a police barricade. So we'll keep heading up the road. We've got a much more serious barricade up here. Clearly military in nature. And there's the Huntersville water tower. Huntersville welcomes you, and that's that's an ominous. We got a biohazard sign. Cautious hazardous material. And then we've got additional barricades. Oh, and a super mutant that's watching the road but not doing a very good job of it. Okay, we got a tent here. Looks like to have been manned by the military. We got some ammunition, including an ammunition box. Explosives crate. Locked up, but we'll be able to get into it without too much difficulty. Take those with us. Broken computer. Unfortunately, we can't get any information off of it, and it's like rain is just falling through the top of this. Not there is that ventilation there, but I wouldn't think you'd be getting the rain through the back part of it here. And we got a tank, showing the seriousness of the situation here even before the war. Got a broken protectron, tire barricades, sandbags. Oop. Super mutant that somehow was firing at me without being able to see me. And a lot of meat bags. Is there caps? Was there a section with caps there? No. Okay. And clearly some raiders are also here as well. Oh. Mutant hounds are incredibly easy to kill in this. I don't know if that was by design, but it's been the case every single time I've come across them. I've been able to kill them in a single shot. Oh, that's not good. Okay, well at least I got some more rounds for my Somerset special back at the NIRA. Oh, missed completely apparently. And unfortunately, these guys are pretty tough. The fighters, especially at my level. And on that note, I'm probably at some point here pretty soon going to have to just do some other content with this guy other than the main quest, because he's probably not really even high enough to be doing this quest right here. Okay. Ooh, yeah. And at least last time I was here, they had a minigun. I don't know if that's going to be the case this time, but... Ooh, yeah, I can hear him coming. There we go. I think I actually got a sneak attack in on that guy. Okay. And I got my two main weapons are broken. All I got left is 2 pistols. That's... Oh, actually, I've got this. This is a nice weapon. I made 40 rounds for it. So we're definitely going to be making use of these. Because that tin mill's not going to do anything, really. Whereas this does some serious damage. Black powder weapons are excellent in that sense. Of course, this thing is... just takes forever to reload, but you saw right there, killed another one. Of course, I think that was just another super mutant rather than super mutant brute, I think this is. Yeah, and then plus this is the leader for this area. But even so, that did a good amount of damage. Okay, well, again, I think that was just another super mutant, but at least it's another one that's out of the way. Oh, that was the actual leader. And there's the other one that was just a super mutant. Well, we've been pushed back from where we were when we started here. And apparently we're still in danger, but I haven't seen any of them actually come out. Well, there are no more currently coming out. Okay, and I'm definitely going to make sure I've got explosives ready to go. Because they can be incredibly useful when you encounter large groups of super mutants. Hopefully the 35 remaining rounds in this thing will be enough to make it through. Or at least until I find some aluminum to fix my guns. Let's see. Oh, that. Bethesda, I think that you may want to do something about that. I think that your textures here for the interior wall are missing, and that's causing a very interesting visual bug here. Maybe it's just in my playthrough, I don't know, and I don't remember seeing this last time. So it may just be a very specific bug to this specific time with this character, but yeah, that's definitely not good. Okay, but it does give you an idea of how it prioritizes showing models and things like that. Like obviously right now, as I get further away, those trees start to become visible, so it makes them reappear within the world. But anyway, okay, let's see. It looks like there's a fusion core there, right below the water tower. We got some sort of tank back here. Okay, and looks like we got another military barricade here to the south, directly south of Huntersville. Let's see if there's anything to find here. Right, so we got, yeah, 2 more barricades. Doesn't look like it. Got some glowing sap off in that direction. Minefield. Okay, yeah, we'll stay away from that for now. Alright, back in towards the town. Okay, so we got the garage. Let's see if there's any way into this structure. Really should be sneaking. I'm sure there's still more super mutants around. Looks like this was the edge of the barricade, too. So we got a house that I assume was attached to this garage. We got a shed back here. Got a wooden crate with some basic loot in it. Anything up there? Doesn't seem to be anything on top of that. Okay, so we got a garden. Nothing growing in it. Some gas canisters, barbecue pit, and a children's playscape. Don't see any more super mutants yet, but there are definitely more out there, I know that for sure. Anything in this kitchen? Nothing that I'm gonna look to take. Nope. Thing in that toolbox? Yes. Ah, both of those things I'm gonna take. Gears and what's it called? Adhesive. Okay. Got a bed. broken bed. And a dresser. Anything in that? 5.56 rounds. Cigarette in that. Okay, nothing else in the bathroom. We got what looks like a little generator over here. We'll take a look. Oh, there we go. Super mutants. I'd love to get a scope on this thing. Okay. I should have checked them both to see if this one was tougher. Luckily, it's not. Otherwise, I would have definitely wanted to take the sneak attack bonus on this one. If I couldn't have gotten it on them both, I mean. Luckily, I did. Although, if it was just a basic super mutant, this would have killed its sneak attack bonus or not. Keep out. Okay. Oop. Ceiling's broken. That looks like the way down is collapsed, so nothing really defined in here, even if it does say keep out. Of course, that could be just blocked up for some sort of future quest that I don't currently have. Alright, we got a motor in the back of or an engine in the back of a truck. There's the target we're looking for, but let's check these nearby buildings first. Okay. Nothing in the cash register here in this hardware store, it looks like. Got a steamer trunk. Okay. What else might we find in here? Let's head upstairs. Or out back, I guess. Is there really an upstairs left here? It looks like there is. Let's see what we can find over here. Just some broken shelves and a dead soldier. APC with the rear end opened up with meat bags all over the place. Let's see if there's any more super mutants out here. You know, I wish that even if you couldn't fire a gun, you could still hold it. There's a super mutant off there, but I'd love to be able to use the scope on my sniper rifle if I can't fire the gun at the moment. Alright, let's see. Oh, perception 2+. Your keen eyes notice something odd about the nearby corpse. Its belly is strangely distended, as if someone has tampered with it. You should investigate it more closely before proceeding. I don't seem to be able to actually investigate it, but we got Walter Griswold's corpse here. Anybody else? Is it just these dead super mutants? Okay. Well, I already know what happens here when you do this, but you'll learn this. So I'm going to grab the Trapper's Key fragment. Yep. It's got a mini nuke inside of it.
I see some commotion over in Huntersville. Gotta be you, huh? Yeah. I kind of figured the beaten brutes got to Walter and the Trappers. Real shame. Then again, maybe it wasn't such a bright move, sticking around when they found out the town was run amok with those big dumb galoots. Why don't you go figure out what happened to the diehards next? Probably just plain starved after Margie vanished. Bunch of useless old softies. Margie had her own room at the Sunny Top ski lanes. It's her last known location. See if she left anything behind.
Alright, so we will do that in the next video, but we'll finish out this one with taking a full look at what's left of Huntersville. But, you know, I think that if you had a mini nuke planted inside your stomach, there wouldn't be much of you left after it went off, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I think that they maybe should have something of an effect there. Okay, so we've got a tape here, the Huntersville incident.
Who is it?
U.S. Army, ma'am. Open up, please.
What do you want?
Just open the door, Sherman.
Yes.
On behalf of the U.S. Army and West Tek, you're hereby ordered to hand custody of your child, Dalton Sherman, over to us immediately.
What? Over my dead body. He's sick. He's not going anywhere.
You have no choice. Where is he, ma'am?
Hell, I don't have a choice. You're not moving that child 1 inch, or so help me,
Ma'am, if you don't move aside right now, we'll move you ourselves. Do you understand? down the knife, Miss Sherman? I won't ask again.
No! Get out of my house! Dalton is only sick. He'll get better. You people can't take him like you took the others. You can't. No, I won't let you.
Hold it! Hold it! God damn it! Corporal Gibbons? Put her in the body bag. Private Zaleski. Go find the kid.
Alright, well, it sounds like the army took that woman's child, and we saw that there was a crib up there, so it appears that whatever was going on in this town affected everybody. So let's see. Nina Benchley's a note. I can hear them at the door, banging, trying to get inside. They've taken my father away, shot my mother, and now they're coming for me. West Tek and the military have turned our innocent town into something horrible. I don't know what they put into the air or water, but everyone's sick. Everyone's changing. It's too late for me. Get out now. Get out while you can. Alright. See if there's anything else to find here. It doesn't look to be. Alright, well, this house is also filled with meat bags. Backyard's full of debris. Let's go check out the area under the water tower. You got more barricades. It looks like a completely dismantled, well, not completely, but children's playground here. Aluminum canister, finally. I think that's only one piece of aluminum, though. Okay, so we got TAC Ops terminal. Let's check this out. Tactical reports. Duty Officer Sergeant Jake Bianchi, 12th Mountain Division. We got 5 entries here. November 2nd through November 9th of 76. We'll start off with the earliest here. We are deployed today to Appalachia to quarantine the town of Huntersville. TAC Ops reports that there should be minimal resistance, small arms at best. We have strict orders to follow full containment procedures due to some kind of viral outbreak. Apparently, if anyone gets out of Huntersville, we could be looking at a potential pandemic. We've been issued hazmat suits to wear over our BDUs. Hopefully this will be some simple op while the white coats handle the heavy lifting. From November 4th. Pulled into Huntersville today, we were immediately placed under the command of West Tek, a biotech company that set up shop nearby. Not sure why command trusts these clowns, but orders are orders. Wherever they point, we shoot. Spent the day setting up roadblocks to the main artery that cuts through town. Weird thing is, I haven't seen a soul on the streets. According to the private gamesman, West Tek security already quarantined everyone in their homes. We're supposed to keep it that way. From November 5th of 76. Last night was rough. We were ordered to move into a civvy's house and extract a single male target. I didn't get a look at him, but gamesman told me he looked deformed, like something was wrong with his skin. I did hear his voice, though. It was a low growl, more animal than human. When we tried to extract, some woman screamed and jumped at us with a kitchen knife. Sanderson freaked and dropped her with a single shot. Maybe we did her a favor. Ominous. November 7th of 76. We're getting reports of the townspeople losing their minds around here as the virus changes their appearance. They're busting through barricades, attacking our men. It's like they aren't human anymore. It's hard to believe these things were once people. I don't know what West Tek was doing here, but I'm beginning to think that these people were their guinea pigs. Why the hell are we here doing their dirty work? It's not right. I intend to get to the bottom of this mystery. From November 9th of 76. New duty officer, Sergeant Orlando Garrett, 12th Mountain Division. I'm here to replace Sergeant Bianchi, who has been relieved of duty. According to the MP report, Sergeant Bianchi was charged with 3 counts: gross misconduct, dereliction of duty, and insubordination. He'll be transferred back to our forward command outside of Huntersville and then to headquarters for formal sentencing. In the meantime, it's my job to make sure that the containment operation at Huntersville continues to run smoothly and give West Tek all the courtesy and assistance I can. Well, there you have it. So Sergeant Bianchi was raising hell about the fact that they were experimenting on civilians here and ended up losing his job and possibly being court-martialed. I think that he would have done well with the Brotherhood of Steel out in California, given the history of how they ended up dealing with the Army assisting in the experimentation on humans using the FEV. Okay, so we got the fusion core out of this. There's the water tower. Let's check out this structure here. Looks like we've got a way down into the ground here, but it's blocked off at the top. I'm beginning to wonder if either there's a quest that takes place underground here at Huntersville at some point in the future, or if that'll be some future content that they unlock at some point. But it looks like there's at least been 2 locations which would have provided access to the underground. Okay, so still got a bit more of Huntersville to check out, though. Alright, so we'll check out this house with the red star on the roof. Okay. Meat bags on the front porch. They decided to hang up their cauldron here right next to a skeleton. Alright. No enemies inside. Place looks incredibly small. I don't even see how you could possibly have gotten upstairs here. There's like no room here for stairs, but let's see if we can climb up this tree to get up there, because it looked like there was some stuff. There is stuff on the ground floor as well, but again, I want to see if there's some way to get up there or not. Oh! Just saw something further up. Let's see if there's anything here first. Okay, we got a safe. Alright, some ammunition, wood armor, and weighted robot arms. Let's take a look at that. Weighted robot left arm. Versus, and that's the thing, I've got pocketed armor on it now. 4 and 11 in terms of damage resistance. 3, 3, and 3, so that's not really even all that much better. Okay, cigarette carton and that. I'd like to, really do want to get the top of that again and see what I missed at the very top of that. And this is not the easiest thing to climb. Oh, bobblehead. Alright, science bobblehead. Alright. Oh yeah, so we got a terminal. Okay, let's check this out. Gail Myers Terminal. Huntersville Terminal Rentals. And we got 8 logs here starting in June of 75. Things are looking up around Huntersville. We're about 3 months into our rural development grant from the government, and we've already got a brand new water recycling system and sewer lines. The days of dealing with dirty well water have finally come to an end. Thomas McDevitt over at the farms even said they are tying the new water lines into his irrigation system. I'm not sure how we ever won this grant, but finally this little town has been given the boost that it needs to get back on its feet. August 20th of 75. West Tek just finished construction of their laboratory building outside of town. I never thought I'd see the day when a major corporation would even consider locating one of their facilities here. We're getting lots of traffic to and from the site, and people are spending their money here. I'm even thinking of opening a bakery to sell fresh cookies and bread. Things are looking bright in old Huntersville. December 20th of 75. We're headed into the holidays and everything's been going well. I've broken ground on my bakery and I hope to have it up and running by the end of spring next year. West Tek has injected some cash into the town, paying some of the local farmers for testing rights at their farms. I'm not sure what West Tek is working on. Every time I try and strike up a conversation with one of their employees, they clam up or just plain ignore me. Ha, city folk. February 16th of 76. It's been a tough month. Several people in town have fallen ill. Some kind of virus or a flu bug. Thomas McDevitt. God damn it, I'm going to have to read that one again. Thomas McDevitt said he was going to head over to chat up West Tek and... In fact, let's just go back to it now. God damn it, stop it. It's been a tough month. Several people in town have fallen ill, some kind of virus or a flu bug. Thomas McDevitt said he was going to head over and chat up the West Tek folks to see if one of their doctors can lend us a hand. Not sure what's going on, but it's certainly gotten a lot quieter around here. The West Tek traffic into town has all but stopped. Just my luck, too. I'm a month away from opening my bakery. Well, since the guys I've hired to build out the place are sick, I suppose I'll have to wait. May 25th of 76. The sickness that hit us around February is getting worse. Thanks to some doctor from West Tek, we haven't had any deaths yet. Thomas McDevitt was able to convince them to lend us a hand, and they've sent help. Their doctor says it's nothing to worry about, just a rare strain of the flu virus. Tell me, what kind of flu virus makes your skin start to change color and your hair fall out? People are starting to get scared. Maybe I'll convince Thomas McDevitt to hop in his truck and head to Charleston or something, to get more help. Come to think of it, I haven't seen Thomas McDevitt since he went to West Tek. September 8th of 76. I don't understand what's going on around here anymore. People are changing. They're turning, well, green, and their bodies are deforming. I don't understand how this could happen from a flu virus. It doesn't make any sense. The doctor from West Tek said the flu virus is highly contagious and he's confined us to our home for our safety. They even placed guards and gas masks outside to make sure we stay put. What am I supposed to do? I'm scared. November 4th of 76. Last night I heard a weird animal-like growling from the Benchleys next door. I swear I heard Veronica scream followed by a gunshot. What the hell happened over there? I asked the guard at my door and he just told me that the town was under government quarantine and that I had to stay indoors. I think I better load my husband's old double barrel for safety, if I can lift it. I'm feeling pretty weak lately and running a low-grade fever. I hope I haven't caught whatever's going around. Personal journal 9951.0. Hurts to type. Fingers ache, but I need to keep going. What's happening to me? Doctor won't come to the house and I can't get out of bed. Someone please help us. Alright. Let's check this next house over here. More meat bags along the way, and it's not really a house, it's a trailer. Let's see, we got more meat bags. Some medics. In fact, I could take that Mirelurk meat and cook it into something. Oh, I'm over encumbered now. That was a mistake. Let's see if I can scrap anything. I can. Excellent. Okay, nothing else to find here. It didn't look like, but let's do a quick sweep again just to be sure. Nope. Alright, so we got little outbuilding here near this garage. Tool chest in it. Nothing else to find there. Let's check out the other side of the street again. In this case, it looks like another workshop of some sort. So we got a car frame, a testing station, a lift. Let's see. Power armor station. What? Is there something on the other side of this wall? Oh, okay. Well, there you have it. I wonder if there's ever armor there or not. But anyway, we got screwdriver, adjustable wrench. I'll take that. Another adjustable wrench. Anything else? No, nothing else. Okay. In fact, I may as well scrap that. Not really going to help out my weight situation, but take care of it anyway. Alright. Anything else? Just want to make sure I didn't miss any notes or anything. Okay, seems to be it for that. We got another tent here. A couple of ammo boxes. And a first aid kit. And we got a ruined house. Let's see what we got here. Mailbox with the U.S. government supply requisition. Can use that at some point. Home is my heart. I don't know. Some yellow paint on the wall and some yellow paint on and a can on the ground. Okay. Got a foot locker. Alright. Not much to find here at this house. Oh, yeah, there's a super mutant up there. I almost forgot about that. Alright, that takes care of him. And with that, we have the barricade here on the north side of town. Let's take a quick look at this guy. A few bullets. Oh, and I'm low on water. I just realized that. Okay, let's see. Any purified water? A little bit. What about boiled water? No. Anything else I got to drink? Well, other than whiskey. Let's see. Okay, nothing else in that. And we can see here okay, I guess there probably was something in that. We can see here we got Brotherhood of Steel barricade, just as was indicated by that Raiders tape that we first picked up back in the Trappers encampment. And again, let's go see what Scrounger found in this ammo box. Some fusion cells. Alright, that's really pretty much it for the town of Huntersville, at least as far as I can tell. So, all that we could really find from the logs here is that West Tek, the corporation just to the northeast of here, was running an experiment here in the town. Well, I guess we can't even really tell that. I guess I'm speaking a little bit from my own experience from having explored the West Tek research labs. But I'll say that the town of Huntersville received a government grant, or at least a grant in general. I don't know if you can really say it's a government grant or not. That's interesting. I'm not sure why there would be Brotherhood of Steel logos painted on these things when the log that we found clearly indicated that the government set up these barricades here in the main thoroughfare in the middle of town. But anyway, so the town of Huntersville received a grant to upgrade their water system. And after that happened, within a few months, the people started feeling sick, their skin started changing color, their hair started falling out, they started making sounds like animals. Then the West Tek doctors came, they told them that they were quarantined within their own homes, and shortly after that, in November, the military arrived and started removing people from their homes. And that's the bulk of the information we got here. Now, from the Sergeant's terminal over here, we found out that the military was here doing the business of West Tek and following West Tek's orders, in fact. And that did not sit well with the sergeant who was originally here on duty, and he was replaced for speaking up about it. But the main, of course, what we were trying to do here, we accomplished. We got the Trappers part of the Raider key. And so there are just 3 more to go, including the next one, which deals with the diehards. So, that'll do it for this video. In the future, again, I will post a video on the West Tek research facility, which details exactly what it was that West Tek was doing to these people here. And, yeah, I'll, again, go into more detail then. But that'll do it for this video on the key for the Trappers. There's a little bit of additional content here. When I was editing the video, I realized that there was a piece of information that I forgot to put into it. And that's that you can find this graveyard here just south of Huntersville, or southeast, I guess. Just where we came in when we first entered the town. Now, it's actually filled with wolves right now, so... but I'd rather not use a black powder rifle on them, just because they're going to start rushing me when I do this. So... Oop. Nope. There we go. Oh, this one's still alive. Well, not anymore though. Okay. So if you'll recall at the very beginning, when we got to the Trappers encampment, we found a note thing that they had watched the Brotherhood of Steel engaged in a battle with super mutants, and then the Brotherhood of Steel had to flee. Well, this right here is the graveyard of all the members of the Brotherhood of Steel who died in combat. You can come along here, and if you want to, if you're so inclined, you can actually rob their graves. I'm not going to do that. But you can see all these Brotherhood of Steel members buried here, along with their helmets. We've got a Brotherhood member here, a knight in his, well, I'm assuming it's a knight because he's wearing power armor. He or she, I actually don't know. You can't tell with power armor. lying here with some pre-war money. There's a note affixed here, so we can read this. Graveyard note. Paladin Swafford, ad Victorium. So there you have it. We got, let's see, was that 6 graves, 7 graves, plus a body lying here. So this was a significant battle, and it's a lot of members of the Brotherhood of Steel who died here. Granted, I don't have any actual numbers on just how big the Brotherhood was here in Appalachia, but that's a large number of people. So, anyway, just wanted to add that content in. So this has been the Irresolute Cartographer. If you want to see more videos in this series, hit subscribe and hit the notification button if you want to be notified of when they become available. Leave me any comments or questions you might have. I'll try to get back to you, and I hope to see everybody again next time. Thanks.